Okay. In this session, we are go through the modeling in the part of modeling in Revit. We are go through the viewing the model, then how to using the dimensions, then how to give the detailing, then how to generate the construction documents and the scheduling part. Actually, today this is the agenda of the today's session. Okay, then viewing the model. Actually, the system itself have different views. How to control the visibility. Then how do we get into different models. Then how to generate the section and elevation view. Then how to generate the different 3D views with the help of camera. The software itself have only one 3D views. These are some examples of views. Actually, this one is our section view, and this one is the plan view, elevation view, and the 3D views. First, we go through this, how to convert, how to get all these views. Okay. I think better we jump into the software itself. Okay. Actually, this is one example of this. The software itself, actually, the project browser have its own views. If you go to the, depending upon the levels we have added, automatically system will show the ground floor. For example, if you need to show the ground floor, you just go to activate the ground floor plan. Immediately the ground floor view will be activated. The same way, if you go to the project browser,
Trish, actually your voice is breaking.
Okay. Is it clear now?
It's clear. Actually, it's actually audible, but in between it is breaking. That is.
Okay. Maybe because of the internet connection or something.
Now it is okay. So if you can repeat, that will be really great.
Okay. First, we come across the project views. The project browser displays all the views. If you hover over the project browsers, we will get the floor plan views. Upon the levels that we have assigned, the name will be here. If you want to see the ground floor plan, you go to the ground floor. Then next, if you need the first floor, you go to the first floor and like so on. Then the ceiling part. The ceiling part is yet to finish. Actually, if you are creating some ceiling, if you need to see that ceiling, you go to the ceiling plan view. Then the 3D views. 3D views by default, the only one 3D view is active. If you activate that, automatically our model will be changed to that corresponding 3D view. Then if you wish to change the visual styles, the option bar in the status bar, there is an option to change the visual styles. Here we get some of the option. If you need the model in wireframe, you can select here. You can change, then we will get the wireframe model or hidden views. Hidden lines means all the parallel lines will be hidden. If you need that in hidden view, you go through this. Shaded view and so on. Okay. Then in the case of if I am activating the plan view, then I need to show, because detailed view in the wall itself have plastering and brickwork and all. If you add some structural details in it, then if you wish to change the view, something like that, that time you change detail course. You go there, then go to medium or something fine. I think in the activate the wireframe model, then change to, actually this all have only one property maybe. Let me check. The edit type we are inputting that as a 23 thickness wall. That's why if I change this into medium, it doesn't show any detail line. If you are inserting the finished piece, for example, I insert 2 levels, and I go to set it as up and this as down. Then if change to this is substrate 1 and this one is substrate, so maybe I think this is finished face. And this one is finished face. Okay. And then I put this as 20 and this one as 1.5 and Okay. Then okay. Immediately that detail will be, system will show that details. Okay. Then if you need to see in this way, you change the visual style. Course means only the outer shells will be indicated. Then you can change these. So fine. Okay. This way you can change the, actually in the case of working drawing and all, we can use that. Then it is possible to dimension each and every part also. Okay. This way you can change the views. Then by default, there is no section views in the project browser. By default, the floor plan views, 3D views will be there. Then if you need to see the section view, that time you go to the section line. Then you have to select this.
Teresa, again, I'm getting a lot of comments that nobody's, no, they are not able to hear, and starting onwards, it's not clear.
Okay, I think we will start from the initial stage itself, right, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And somebody has told cannot see the icon. I don't know. You can use a full screen, so the icons will be visible.
Is it clear for you, sir?
Yeah, it's clear for me. You are showing that PPT, no?
Yeah. Actually, now regarding my sound, sir.
Sound as of now, it's okay.
Okay. Maybe depending upon the individual's net connection and all, maybe it may be vary.
I think
Okay.
it's clear for all now. Now it's
Is it clear for now?
for me, it's okay. So I think for rest of the participant, it should be.
Just please comment it. Is that okay for you all?
Yeah. It's clear. They're responding. It's clear.
Yeah, okay. Doesn't matter for those who are not audible. I will.
You can speed. You can reduce the speed, maybe.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Okay, please. Thanks.
Okay. Actually, today is our fourth workshop section of our BIM infrastructure. Actually, today's objectives are we are go to the view how to view the models. This is the first part. After that, we will cover all these topics today itself. First one is viewing the model. Then after that, we go for how to make the dimensions. After that, how to give the detailing. Then how to make a construction documents and how to make schedule it. These are the topics we are covering this today's session. Okay. Viewing the for that part, in the case of viewing the model, we will cover the different views in the project, then how to control the visibility of that particular view, then how to create the section and elevations, then how to create a different 3D views. These are the first part we are going to cover. Okay. Then regarding view the project browser displays all the views. By default, the project browser displays all the views. Then some views regarding that means section views and other 3D views that we have to define it. Then only system will show the views. By default, the project plan view, that is the ground floor, first floor and different views regarding to the level, and this elevation views, that is the front view, south, north and east view. By default, it will be there. Then how to go to different views, I think already you know about that. You just take the corresponding floor plan, then which plan you wish to see. Maybe you wish to see otherwise you wish to work on the second floor plan or second floor 11, then you activate the second floor. If I wish to go to see the ground floor, just simply activate the ground floor. Otherwise, sometimes I hover over this. Maybe I need to see the 3D view. Then you activate the 3D view. Automatically, the 3D view will be activated. Then sometimes I need to see the elevation view, east side elevation. Maybe I wish to see the east side elevation. Then you activate east side. Automatically that view will be activated. Okay. Then next, actually I want to see the section view. By default, the project browser doesn't show the section view. Okay. For that, you have to draw a section line after in the floor plan. Okay. Then activate. For example, I have activating the ground floor. Then I need to show the section of a particular position. I need the vertical difference and what type of footing details we are creating. All the vertical distance we need to show in the different plan view. Okay. Project browser view. That time you have to create a section line first. Then only we can generate the view. For creating section views, first step, go to the section, then go to the section, then draw the section line where you wish to see the section view. For example, I put draw line something like this. Then if you wish to change the orientation, now the orientation is like this side. If you wish to change the orientation, that is also possible by flipping the flip selection. Okay. Then select the section line, right click, then you can go to the view, section view. Immediately section system will show the section line. Then sometimes in case of different types of roofing, maybe I want to see the section details. Actually the section line comes like this. After that the section line go through this. That time you have to split the section line. After that you can place the lines wherever you need. First you need to split the line. For that you select the section line. In the modify tab there is an option split segment. Go to the split segment, then split the segment, click here. Wherever you want the lines, then place the section line. Later on, you can adjust. Maybe you need to place here or you need to place here something. That is possible. Then multiple sections. Maybe I need to split somewhere here. You repeat these ones. Split segment and split point. Then you can make the splitting. In the case of wall height may be different or hello, is that clear? Is there any disturbance? Hello? Hello?
This as of now it's clear.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, you can split the line, then you go to, otherwise if you go through the project browser, actually the section views automatically generated. That view will be there. Then sometimes you wish to create another also, then you repeat the same procedure. Go to the section, then draw the next line. Select the section. Okay. Then go the new line. Multiple section is possible. Then right click, go to view. Okay. The same way we can control visibility also. That I will tell after finishing this view part, 3D mod, view part. Okay. You activate the ground floor. Okay, whatever section maybe you can create with the help of the section line. Okay. Then sometimes if you create these lines, this line will be view in your school little bit thicker. There is two options, thick line option and thin line option. Then how to control? You go to the view tab. Then here there is an option thin line and thick line. Actually the view option is now in thick line. That's why the detailed view we cannot see the detailed view in a disciplined manner. That time go to the view tab, then change it to thin line. Whatever view you have, you can change the views. Okay. Okay. Clear. Yeah, just a minute. you change the view, go to thin line. Clear? That is, you can control the visibility. Then, if you need to change different views, maybe sometimes in the case of interior views, if you are activating the 3D views, you get the southwest view only. Maybe I wish to see another view. In the case of interior, I need to create an interior view of kitchen, otherwise southeast view. For that purpose, you have to activate, you have to create a camera. Then only we get different 3D views. For that, you go to the home. This is 3D view. Note in the 3D view, there we have the camera. Then you can place the camera wherever you need. Then you can get the target. Set the target. If you set the target, automatically the camera view will be here. Later on, you can adjust. You can orbit and all with the shift plus wheel. Okay. Whatever you need, immediately another view will be generated in our 3D view. Actually, the name of the view is 3D view 1. You can rename it also. Southeast view or something. Southwest view, southeast view, northeast view. Whatever, maybe you can put it as a name. Okay. Then mainly we have to show the interior views. That time, the same procedure, you go to the camera, 3D views, place a camera, then place a camera somewhere here. Wherever you pick the position, then target that one. Later on, you can adjust framing it. Okay, then put that name as, if you wish to change the visual style, you can change the style also. Then put the name as, maybe, for example, that is a living room or something, dining. Okay, you can put the name as dining. Then okay. This is how we can set the views. 3D views. Section, you have to create a line. Okay. Then, in the case of elevation, by default we have north, south, east, and west. Sometimes in your system, maybe north side elevation is gone. You can't, you cannot have the south side or west or something like this. Moreover, that I have to see the elevation, because for details, for example, I have to see the elevation of this row. That time, in the view tab, there is an option elevation. Then you can place the elevation wherever you need. Okay. For example, I want to show something like this. With the help of the space key, you can change. You say with the help of tab key, you can change the orientation also. Click here. Immediately, another elevation will be generated. Elevation 1A. So you can change the name as such. How we can create in the 3D elevation of living or something like this. Okay. Then if you activate that, automatically that view will be here. But the problem is if you need to change, because actually the clipping pane is little bit smaller. That is why if you need to change, you can change the, you can control the area of the. The same way you can create different elevation views. Controlling this area, actually you go to the project browser, there is two options. The crop view. If the crop view is inactive and the crop region is inactive, if you go to apply, we will get the entire view. You can crop the area which you wish to see that in that particular section view, or in elevation view or in plan view. Every time if you are activating any views, you can set the limit of that area with the help of this crop region. Okay, then you select the region also. This is the way we have to control our area also. This is all about the views. Then how to control the visibility of different views. For example, in the case of furniture drawing, we have to show the furniture only. The rest of the other accessories, maybe we know, in the case of plumbing or something, we have to create lots of drawings. Okay, maybe fitting, ceilings and all. Otherwise, in the case of dimensioning, we create lots of text there. But at the time being, I don't want to see the furniture. Otherwise, we have to assign different line weights, because after creating the dimensions, our wall have different line weight. The dimension have shown in different line thickness. The furniture, in the case of, if you are producing a furniture plan, the line weight of the furnitures will be high. Then the rest of the options are maybe in faded option. All that we are controlling in visibility graphics. Whatever maybe in the section view, for example, in the section view, I don't want to see the furniture. I want to see the rest of the details only. In the case of maybe, in the case of kitchen, we are provided slabs. Then we need to show that actually this drawing doesn't contain any loft and all. That's why it's look like this. Maybe in the section views, you have to input the height of the slab and the slab thickness and so on. That time you have to, maybe that time the furnitures may be little bit disturb that view. That time you have to hide the furnitures, or how you can control the line weights. Okay, for that, for example, I go to that my plan view, ground floor. Okay, then in the plan view, maybe I don't want to see the furniture in that corresponding plan. Otherwise, I don't want to see the section line in the corresponding line. If you delete the section line, automatically the section that we have created is also deleted. Okay, that is why I need that section view, but I don't want to see the section line in that particular furniture plan. Okay, that time how to control the views. For controlling the view, you go to the visibility graphics. Each and every, actually all these properties are independent to each floor. If you are controlling some visibility graphics in the ground floor, actually that is not applied in the first floor. Okay, if you are controlling something in first floor, you have to repeat that way. Otherwise, you have to create a template for that. Then we can convert it in a typical manner. Okay, if I need to activate the ground floor, then you go to in the property palette, there is an option. In the property, there is an option, visibility graphics. For controlling the view and for assigning the line weight, we go to the visibility graphics. Actually, VG is the shortcut. Okay, in the visibility graphics, edit type. Okay, these are some more categories. Their model category, annotated. These are the main categories that we are. Analytic model category is not that much of for us. We have the model category and the annotative category. All the dimensions and the tags all are come under the annotative categories. The levels and all. Okay, these are come under the annotative categories. Model categories are the models that we have created, like walls, furnitures, and all doors and windows are come under the model category. Then imported category. Imported category is, for example, I import the AutoCAD file for creating this drawing. That time, after finishing that model, after creating whatever reference, if you have finished that, automatically you can hide the plan view. Then whenever you need, you can come back and unhide that view. Okay, if you are deleting that, then for reference purpose, you cannot take it back. Then for that, you have to insert the CAD file again and do the work. That time, it's better you have to hide that one. Okay, in the model, for example, in this, actually my motto is I don't want to see the furniture. That time activate the corresponding plan, then go to the visibility graphics. VG is the shortcut. Then in the model category, you go to the furniture. Okay, if you go to the furniture, if you deselect here, then if you go to apply, okay, automatically the furnitures will be hidden in that view. Maybe sometimes you don't want to see the door openings. Same way you repeat the visibility graphics, then go to the doors. Oh, so whatever maybe you can deselect this. Okay, I think door. Then apply, okay. Automatically plan will be doors, windows and categories and all. Okay. The same way, maybe in sometimes I want to see the door or I want to see the furnitures. But in the case of furniture plans, the line weight of the furnitures is maybe a 0.4 or something like this, and line weight of the wall or the rest of the portion may be little bit dimmer. Okay, that time go to the same visibility graphics. I want to see the door, but actually that may be in half tone. If you select that half tone, if I activate the furniture, then actually if this is my furniture plan, that means I have to tone half tone the wall. If you select this half tone, change this wall into half tone, apply, okay, automatically the furnitures will be the view. Actually, this one is the floor. That is why this one. Actually, I have created one floor here. That's why this one. Okay, that means if you need to control the line weight, actually this is not the controlling the line weight. Actually, this is the system will show that in half tone. Okay, then if you are assigning some line weight or color, then you go to visibility graphics and in the wall. Then here there is option line. Here you can align the line weight. Okay, line weight, or you can assign even whatever color you needed. Okay, then okay, then apply. Okay, then automatically that color and line weight will be there. Okay, this is the way how we can control. Okay, then the problem is because in our plan we need maybe a furniture plan, then we have a structural plan or architecture plan, something like this. That means already the typical floor plan is there. You can take the copy of this typical floor plan and make the changes and put the name as the furniture plan. Otherwise, if somebody is asking the floor plan, you have to change all the visibility settings, then give it to them. Actually, that is little bit difficult because you have every time you go and change the line weight in depend upon our drawing that we are given to somebody. Okay, that time better you make a copy of that plan. For example, if you wish to create a furniture plan, that means the furniture plan the furnitures have that much of line weight and the rest of the portions are different line weights and all, whatever settings may be. Then maybe in the furniture plans, you have to input the measurement of that particular furniture positions only. The floor plan needs the measurements of the wall and rooms and something like that. That time you create a copy of that floor plan and then make the changes. But the important factor is all the model category remains the same. But we can control the visibility. Okay. That means, for example, in this model, I need two plans. One is my floor plan. The other one is my furniture plan. Then I need to control the visibility. That times you have to make the copy. For that, just I putting some dimensions on. So later on, I will give details how to create the dimensions, and but you have to know what should be in the copy position. That's why I am creating one arbitrary dimension. Okay, annotate, then go for an aligned dimension. Then I make some dimensions. Okay. Some dimensions this. And my motto is I need a floor plan. Then I need a furniture plan. That time you go to the floor plan, then make a copy of this floor plan. In the copy option, there is more, whatever maybe in sometimes in the section view you have created some because you need to crop the region and all for the particular point of view, because in case of interior views, in the case of dining and all, you have to crop that view. That time also, if the corresponding you make a copy of that, then make changes. That changes will be affected on that particular view only. Okay, that time you calculate the ground floor, then simply write this. There is 3 options are there for creating the copy. Okay, one is for duplicating the view, there is 3 options. One is duplicated and the other one is duplicate with the detailing, and the third one is duplicate as depend. Actually, duplicate means the model categories are to be copied to the second view. Detailing means what are you placed in the parent. Okay, this I will create the duplicate. Okay. I select this. Actually, I am activating the floor plan. I think better I change the visibility graphics as earliest. Okay, just I think better. I go to project browser, visibility graphics, and make half toys. Okay, that then this one is also in the view. Apply. Okay, okay. This is the initial stage. Next, I need to create a furniture plan. That time you make a copy of that floor plan. Right click, duplicate. Then if you duplicate in the view, the annotated categories are not copied under this view. Automatically the ground floor copy will be there. Then you can input rename is. This is my furniture plan. If you are furniture plan, automatically this is the furniture. In this plan, if I place some furnitures into this, automatically that will reflect on our ground floor also. Okay, for example, if I place one in the architecture tab, what if I go to the architecture component and maybe place a component, I place something, the property, I place table or something, whatever maybe. Okay, I place this one. Okay, I place this one. If I place this here, automatically that will reflect in our, because I am placing that is in the furniture plan, right? Automatically that will reflect in our ground floor plan also. If I activate my ground floor plan, automatically that furniture will be here. Whatever model category you are generated in whatever view, maybe that is in the ground floor or furniture, that will reflect there, but we can control the view. But I don't want to see that. That is independent of floor plans. But if I am activating the furniture plan, I make some dimensions. Actually, all those are under annotated category. If you are putting something in the annotated category, that will reflect on that particular plan view only. Okay, for example, I make some dimensions in the annotate, then I made one dimensions regarding this furniture. Okay, annotate, aligned or something. I need this measurement. Actually, this measurement will come under my furniture drawing. If you are activating the ground floor, the dimension will not be here. That is the difference. Okay, if you are copying the floor plan without actually duplicate that plan, automatically whatever annotative category you are created, that will not be copied to the second, the duplicated view. Then if you are selecting, in the other case, you are selecting duplicate with detailing means what are the options that you are created, plus the model and the annotated categories are carried forward to our duplicate view also. Then later on you can control the visibility graphics and all. Okay, that is duplicating with detailing. With detailing means, and this is the second, because in our ground floor automatically everything will be there. That is why automatically these dimensions and then if you are controlling the visibility, for example, I am controlling the visibility, maybe I don't want to see the furniture, apply. Okay, automatically if you are activating this one, the furniture will be there. Okay, that is the difference. If you are creating with detailing, automatically the existing annotated category will be carried forward to the second drawing also. That is with detailing. Then one more option, that is get as depend. Maybe that is more useful for the MEP persons. Okay, duplicating means, example, I can create duplicate as depend. As depend means whatever changes I am creating, maybe in the duplicating view or otherwise in the graphical view. In the case model category is same as duplicate or duplicate with detailing or as depend. But in the case of all are different with respect to the annotated category only. Okay, if you are using duplicate with depend, if I place some dimensions or something, for example, I create one alignment here. Actually, this will reflect under our ground floor also. This is the difference. Create duplicate with detailing and duplicate. Okay. And I delete this. Okay. Then I can delete. Okay. Under the furniture plan. If you are activating the furniture plan, later on I will come towards the dimension part. Right now I place some dimension for that you can easily understand what is the difference between the duplicate and duplicate with the detailing, how to control the visibility. And okay, this is my furniture plan. That means I want to project see to project that the furniture plan. The other rest of the portions have maybe companies follows their own line weights. Then you can take that line weights also. Okay, visibility graphics. Then what are the options you don't want to see? Just hide it out. Maybe sometimes I want to see the wall and all, but that may be in a half tone. You change that as into half tone. Then apply. Okay. Then automatically the wall go to the, then actually this is come under my floor. I have created one floor also. Okay, that time you go to the visibility graphics. Actually, this is applicable to this ground floor only. Actually, this is not applicable to the first floor, second floor. Maybe we have first floor plan also. Then the first floor itself have its own furniture plan also. That time also, each and every floors you have to make the changes. For avoiding that, you can create a template for that. That time you can select the template, automatically that will be updated. No need for make the changes towards the independent floors. For example, in the case of 10-story, 15-story buildings, it will be difficult. All the 10, 15 floors, we need to change the parameters. That is difficult. In that case, we are creating a template. Okay. I will show you how to create the. Then you go to the furniture, visibility graphics, I think the floors. Then you make the measurements of the furniture and all. Maybe if you wish to, you don't want to see the section line, you go to the visibility graphics. Actually, section 9 come under that annotated category. Section lines, maybe in the elevation view, you don't want to see the levels. That time, annotated category, then deselect that one. The grid lines, in the case of center lines and all grid lines, you don't, if you don't want to see the levels, you can control the levels. I don't want to see the section. That time there is the section. Select that one. Apply. Okay. Okay. Then you will get a clear, because the door also is in half tone. Otherwise, depending upon your nature, you can add line weights also. All these are come under the visibility graphics. Okay. Then the next is, okay, then visibility, where we can create the template. For example, I need to apply this particular settings into, maybe in the first floor, there also we have one furniture plan. Then I have to set all the parameters there also. That time it is difficult, because in the first floor furniture plan also, you go to that doors in line for that particular line weight walls, and that is not that much of easy. That time, in the properties, there is an option under this. If you go down, there is create a template. There is an option called view template. If you get into this one, then actually this is actually by default, this is done. You select the architecture plan, make a copy of that architecture plan, because you need to create a template for a furniture plan. Make a copy of that, then put some name for furniture. Okay. Then whatever changes you need, you can make the changes here. Okay. Whatever change you need, you will make line weights and what are the details you need to add and how to control the line weights and all. Then apply. Okay. Then after that, whatever flows may be in the property palette, you select that template. If you need to create your own settings, go to independently. That is the difference. Okay. This is where we are creating the furniture template. No, I don't want that template. I need the template, because I need to control by ourselves. Select apply. Okay. Okay. This is how we can control the view. Okay. Just a minute. Okay. This is all about the controlling the views. Whatever views you need, you can create the views. Okay. Next is how to dimension it. Okay. Then I activate the ground floor plan itself. The project browser. The ground floor plan. How to dimensioning it. So for dimensioning, you go to the anode tab. There is lots of options there. Aligned, linear, angular, and so on. Okay. Align. Normally, in the case of all these detailing not linear, we will go for the align command. If you select this align command, automatically system will ask the reference, because with this reference, system will show the dimensions. For that, if you, for example, if you need the measurements, if you need to give the center line measurements, go to the wall center line. Then if you need the wall thickness, because I want to show the total wall thickness, that is 23. After that, the inner dimensions and all, you go for the finished base, or depending upon the core face. If you are give some detailing to our wall, your center of the core, there is two options: the core center or the core face. Depending upon our necessary, you can change the options. If I select wall faces, then system will ask first reference. For example, I want to show that these measurements all. That time this one is my first reference. The second one is this reference. Then repeat that. What are the measurements you need? automatically you can select that. All the you can click the all the reference. For reference you need just click. Okay. Finishing that, then you can place where you need to wish to place the dimension. Just click the point. Okay. Then, actually in the dimensions, these are called the witness line control. Actually, this actually in the AutoCAD terms extension line. The Revit AutoCAD term point of view, actually this one is witness line control. Actually, this is where the point we are picked. Actually, this line comes from there. Where we pick, actually this system will have maintained some gap also. Okay, actually that is the offset between the extension line in the term of AutoCAD, in the terms of AutoCAD. Okay, that I don't want to see this extension line. That time you select the dimension, then in the property edit type, there is an option, the witness line control. Actually, that is gap element. Maybe if somebody wish to see the gap of that, automatically you can put it as gap element. Then you can control the gap also. But I don't want that extension line. You change this fixed dimension length. Then if you go to apply, immediately the dimension line comes like this. You can control the witness line length also. Then okay, automatically we get the dimensions. If you don't want that extension line, select the dimension and go to the witness line control under the property. Okay, then there is lots of options there. Maybe if you need to change, or I think if you need to change the text height and all, just to go through it. Okay. Yeah. Center mark, tick mark is by default is here. Then maybe apply this. Maybe whatever changes maybe you need, you can change that. Center line simple. Okay. Whatever changes you need, you can make the changes here. Then the next problem is, if you wish to delete this particular measurement only, actually the entire dimension, because we put that entire dimension with the help of a single command. That is why these dimensions are to be in a single selection. That time, if maybe if you wish to delete this measurement, that time you just point out the cursor to that particular dimension and use the tab key so that you can select the dimension. If you wish to delete them, you can delete that dimension. Okay. Then sometimes I want to get the details of this entire wall. Actually, rather than picking the individual reference, better you go for in the annotation. There is an option for the aligned. In the actually pick reference is actually individual reference. If you change that to entire wall, then here there is an option called options. And I need the intersecting walls. Sometimes if you need the measurement of intersecting grid also, that is also possible. Okay, then or with respect to the opening, where in which options you need, you can select. For example, I need the measurements with respect to intersecting walls. That time, if you select this intersecting wall, okay, then if you click this one, automatically the entire dimensions will be here. That is very easy. For that, you change annotate, aligned. By default, that is, just a minute. Okay. By default, that is entire dimension. Okay, just some problem here. Just a minute. Okay. If you select the dimension, automatically the entire dimensions will be here. That option. Then maybe sometimes, in the case of actually, maybe sometimes you create one reference line, one model line here. Then maybe if you want to show the measurement of this model line, that time in the annotated aligned reference is not possible. That time you go for the linear. If you go for the linear, system will ask reference point, this and this. Is it? Okay, in the case of reference, then sometimes if you need to show the angular or radial or maybe in the spot elevation, actually what should be the elevations of, I think this is more useful in the case of landscaping and all. Maybe you want to show the spot elevation of that particular points or the coordinate. Just go to the spot elevation and pick up the point. Then system will get the show the elevation of that particular. Whatever points, maybe if you, wherever you click, automatically system will show the elevation. This is 45 because I have created the basement of length for the 45. After that, I create a floor of height 2 centimeter. That is why the spot elevation of that particular point is 47. Okay, this is how we create the dimensions. Okay. Yeah. Actually, that is for after creating the dimensions. Normally, after creating the dimensions and tags, we get into the visibility graphics and all. Okay. Next, there is an option for viewing. Actually, depending maybe in view range, if you go through my 3D view, actually I am activating the 3D view. Actually, here I place one ventilator here. Okay, but in my floor plan, if I activate the ground floor plan, actually that ventilator is not visible here. Okay, that is because already the cut plane is not maintained that level. That is why maybe in the case of a ceiling plan, while if we are working with the ceilings, maybe even though if we are placing the ceilings, maybe that particular ceiling is not visible into our plan, floor plan. That time we have to change the visibility range. Okay, that means I want to see the window position in my plan also. Okay, that time you go to the whatever, maybe that is also independent of individual floor plans. Okay, ground floor, then you go to the visibility range. VR is the shortcut. If you go to the visibility range, this is the visibility range. If you select this, actually the visibility range has two categories. One is the primary range and the view depth also. Actually, we are at the ground floor level and my cut plane is set as 120 centimeter. Okay, here you can see the preview also. Actually, the cut plane is from under. This is the primary range and this one is the view depth. Okay, my cut plane is under the level of 120. That means object under this line only we can see. Because my sill level of the ventilator is above the 120 centimeter. That is why we don't see the ventilator. If you change level, maybe maybe of 160 or something, automatically with respect to this level. Okay, if you say change this to 160, that means from here to here the cut line length is 160. Then whatever come under that area will represent the will show the floor plan. Apply. Okay. I think maybe that also me above that level. Okay, 1 second. Maybe I think better go to 200. Maybe 170 or 190 something. 50 centimeter depth or something like that. I put that as. Create one something. Ground floor. One more window here. Okay. Architecture component. Place a component. Sorry. Architecture window. Then load family. Okay, something window. Select this. Okay. Then the project properties, edit type. Duplicate this, changes name of ventilator. Okay, maybe I put the height of 60. Above the cell level, maybe this width also 60. Okay. Then if I place that, automatically that line will be here. But if the view range is different, if I change the view range, the property palette, we are modify. If you change this line to 120 or something, apply. Okay. Yeah, look, actually sill height, I am not mentioned that head height. Modify, select. This is not visible because the ventilator come above the cut plane. That is why. Then you change the cut plane depth. Okay, this is why actually this is in the case of this stage, and if you are working with the ceiling plan also, the same issue will be there. If you are creating a ceiling plan, actually the cut plane come under the view range, come under the 230 range. Then you change the height of the view range. Then automatically the object will be visible. Okay, that is why because the cutting plane is not under that level. That is why we can't see that. Later you change the cut plane, then automatically this cut plane level difference automatically that will be shown in our screen. Okay, then actually this is our next is come to our actually for creating the documentation, because we have to add some tags also. Okay, just I will show the PPT. Okay, we are learned how to control the views. This is the visibility. Actually, I don't want to see the furnitures and all. Okay, this we can control the visibility because I don't want to see the grid lines. In the visibility graphics, you change grid lines. Automatically, we get another view. I think make a copy of that and do the changes. That is better. Then this is dimensions, where you go to the dimensions and how to create the dimensions and all. Then for the detailing, we need working with how to work with text, because we are now covered the modeling part. Next, we need to know how to place the text. Actually, the software itself have a command of text. Actually, that is not good if you are creating all the text as we are created in AutoCAD. Then I think it's better we can create everything in AutoCAD, because we can add some text, because in the case of while creating the template, you can use the text. Then you can add the tags, because if you are adding the tags, room tags and door tags, automatically system will generate the text. No need for creating the text command. Actually, these are called the tags. The software itself have a door have a particular mark. We can change that later also. Actually, how to add these tags we are going to learn. how to add the tag, door tag, window tag, and the room tags. So these are the room tags and room numbers, and it is possible to make the dimensions and all. Okay, these are we are going to learn how to use these types of tag in Revit. Okay. Okay. Okay, sorry. For creating the tag, actually, normally if you wish to create some text, there is, if you, I think that in the annotate option, there is an option for text. Actually, this is for maybe in the notation of in the template, if you wish to write something, you use this command text. If you need some details, maybe if you need to add line segments or something, if you create some text, something like this, in the ground floor plan or something like this, was a ground floor plan. Okay, camps. Only we are creating this type of text. But for inputting the doors and windows, normally we don't use this command. Because in the text command, there is various option. Because if you need a curved line or a two segment line or a straight line, you can use this also. Just for an notation of from where you give the details and all. But for placing the text in doors and windows and rooms, normally we are not using that text command. That are come under the tags. Actually, view for that annotate, there is an option called tag all. If you need tag independently, tag by category, then if you place here, because if you select this, window tag will be there, wall tag will be there, whatever may be, furniture, whatever, wherever you locate, system will locate that. I want to see writing better. I hide these section lines so that you can get the clear idea. Section apply. Okay. Okay. I want to place the door tags. This is the main door and this is D, D1, D2 and all. That time you go to the annotate, there is an option tag all. In the tag all you can place, because I want to place the door tag. Then if you need leader, you can select leader, but I don't want the leader. That's why I don't select this leader line. Then apply. Okay. Automatically the tag will be here. Actually, this will be the mark of that particular door. If you select this door, then if you go through this one, actually this one is mark. Okay, because that is important. If you are taking the schedule, if you are putting the field as mark, automatically that mark will contain what you are inputted in that particular option, that will be displayed under our schedule. That means in the mark option, I need main door. Then apply this, that will change to main door. Then if you change this to door, you select this one and change the mark to D. Apply. Then sometimes I don't want this oval shape. Maybe somebody is wish to create some circular shape. Otherwise, I don't want this shape and all. Then you can delete that also. For that, actually, this will come under a family. If you select this, then go to the edit family. Okay. Then you delete this oval shape. You don't delete that text, because this text will represent that that's in main door. Actually, if you delete this one, automatically the main door will be gone. So this will just only a representation. Okay, just delete this. I don't want this. So then you delete that and lines. Okay. Delete this one and delete this one. Then change whatever changes you need. Maybe if you wish to create a circle, there is an option for creating circle. Then you go to the line command, then you are these options. You want to put that MD as a rectangular shape or circular shape, whatever may be. Make changes here, then load into project. Then system will ask if you wish to change that in the existing version, override the existing. Immediately the entire session will be gone, that shape will be gone. Then the mark you have to change independently. Okay. Then in the case of Windows, the same procedure. Actually, in the annotate tag all, you can create with the help of single text also, single command also. Okay. Window tag apply. Okay. Then in the case of Windows with same parameters will have a same mark. That means if you are editing this one, the window with, actually these are some numbers will be changed because these two windows are same parameters because the same length and width. Okay, that time if you can may change the position also, just move it up. Then you can change through the mark, or you can by edit. You can change by editing itself. Because, maybe this one is my W1. If you make the changes, actually the same parameters will be changed. But in the case of door, that will not be applicable. This is how they design the program. Okay. Then I don't want this shape. I want a circle. Just simply select that one. Then edit family. Then delete this one. Select this and delete. Then make the shape. Maybe in the create line, you just go to that circle. Maybe I want to create a circle here. That is also possible. Okay. Then load into project. And overwriting the existing version. Automatically, I think the circle will be a little bit more bigger in size. Okay. Then automatically that will be cleared into our drawing. This is how you can apply the door schedule and window schedule. Okay. Then I think better I delete this one. Next, piece of I think that family. Go into project. Okay. Next, in the case of how to apply the room tax. Okay, for applying room tax, go to the architecture tab. In the architecture tab, there is an option called rooms. Okay, if you select rooms, in the property panel, we have two options. Room tag, or you can tag the room with area also. Maybe I want to see the area of that. I think all these are maybe in the case of area plan, you make a copy of this ground floor plan into a second drawing, then make the area plan. That is better. Okay. If you select that room tag with area, then if you actually the condition is you need a closed surface, then will system will show the area. Okay. Then if you select this, automatically system put the name as room. Later on we have to change the name. Okay. Then if you select click here, automatically system will show what should be the area and the room number also. Actually system put that name as 1. Then if you select that one as 2 and okay. Maybe sometimes I don't want the area in m square. I want the area in square feet. Then you go to the unit, then change area to square feet. Apply. Okay. automatically this will be there. Then if you select the room again, then system will put the name as 2. Actually, in the case of while we are creating the model, normally we don't put the name as 1, 2, 3, because in the case of first floor, we put as 101, 102, 103. In the case of second floor, we put the name as 201 and 202, like that. That time, if you are placing every room, then you have to change the number. Of course, we have to change the door names independently. That we have to do. But in the case, for example, the room number has to be notated by 101 and 102. Better you place a room tag first. After that, you make the changes. For example, I need that as 101. The room name maybe later on you can change. Then if you go to the architecture tab, then rooms, automatically their number will be the second number. Right. Room 01, 102 and 103 like on. Then if you go to the second floor, if you activate the second floor, then if you wish to change the number, better do 01. After that, go to that options. Okay. Then in the case, normally if you need an area plan, something like this, you make a copy of it, then repeat this. Later on, you can adjust the visibility graphics and visibility graphics and line weight and so on. Okay, then in the case of that presentation, because you want to see something in the color shaded mode, like as in the PPT, just a minute, I will show that this. You want to create the room schedule in this way. Actually, the application of room tag is important. If you are creating the room tag, then only we get the result like this. First procedure is if you have to create something like this, first you have to create the room tag. After that, we have to follow some procedure. Okay, that is room tag is compulsory for that. If you are creating the room as a text, we will not get the output like this. Okay. So if you're creating this type of output, if you need, the room tag is important. Okay. One second. Just I delete all the tags. Okay. I have to place some room tags. That time I go to rooms. I don't want the area, so that I change that is into room tag only. Okay, then place the room. Then maybe in the room number portion, if you wish to change the room dimension, the dimension will not be come automatically. Because maybe this room is of maybe 300 by 300 room, that you have to type. Instead of that one, you can type is a 300 by 300. That is up to us. Actually, system will create that model as in the room. Okay. Room tag, you place the rooms. Then sometimes I need to create, one second, annotate, sorry, architecture rooms. Actually, in the case of this, all these rooms, actually here my staircase will come, and this one is my dining area, and this one is my living area. Okay, but I have to know I have to tag the dining.
Ma'am, on query, is there somebody has said that please repeat last 2 minutes. They can hear that. They couldn't hear that.
Yeah, okay. Last 2 minutes, I just go for this room tag only. I think last 2 minutes I will show the PPTs. I think are you seeing that PPT? Regarding the room presentation?
Under the where you able to see that PPT? Yeah, just after the PPT. She has seen the PPT.
Okay. Actually, just after the PPT, I have deleted that area tag only. There is no more new topic is taken. Actually, now I am taking that one. I think I wish you you are not missing anything. Okay. In the case of room tag, for example, I place the room. Maybe this one is my bedroom or something, work area or something. Work area like this. This is my toilet. You put a name as toilet. Then maybe this one is my bedroom. Okay. Then maybe this one is my kitchen. Okay. Then modify. Then kitchen. Then next the problem arises. There is no closed region in my dining room and in the staircase room. That's why if I put one tag to that particular room, the room tag will be included all this area. But I want to separate it. Because in the case of presentation or something, or in the case of area ant, I want to notate that separately. That time in the architecture tab, because in the case of sit out also, because sit out also we don't have the sit out, and in the car couch area we don't have the closed area. That time we cannot see the closed area. That time you go for, there is an option is room separator. In architecture, there is another option called the room separator. Okay, take the room separator. Actually, this is actually an arbitrary line only. Okay, actually this one is one room separator. This one is my staircase area, and this one is my dining area. You create one room separator. After that, you go to the tab, room tab. Then if you click here, this will be a separate area, and this one, these are a separate area. Okay. Maybe some common area or something like this. Automatically, this, even though if these are the open area, automatically system will represent different that. Okay. I think dining. Then this one is my living. Okay. After creating this only, we can create the that presentation view. That also I will show you how to create. For that, the first step, you can create the room tags. Then whatever name you have wish to input that name, you put the name. Maybe if the name under same will come under the same color combination and all. Okay. For that, I think better I make a copy of this one, ground floor. I think because maybe this is my presentation file or something like this, so that I create a duplicate with the retailing. Okay. Then I put the rename as my presentation or something. Okay. Okay. Then I activate that one. This is my presentation file. I have to add the presentation. That time in the annotate tab, actually this is actually before going this step, the room tag is compulsory. Not necessary doors and window tags, but room tag is compulsory. After that, you go to the annotate. Then there is an option called color fill legend. You go to this color fill legend. Then system asks position where we have to place the legend. So I think I better right click the legend here. Then how this legend will be appear? Actually, this legend will appear with respect to the room names that we have already given. Okay, so that you select the rooms. Depend upon the room names. Then okay. System will calculate and will show the legend of that. Okay. Automatically, if we have 2 or 3 bedrooms with the same space, we maybe I think if maybe in our plan maybe 2 or 3 bedrooms, automatically that 3 bedrooms will come under the same color, because we are adding different legends all this area. That is why it will be different. Later on, actually, the initial stage, the color will be given by the system. Later on, we can set the color by ourselves also. Because I don't want to see the bedroom in this color or the toilet in that color. Automatically, then we can change. So that you select legend, then there is an option called edit scheme. Go there. Here you can set the pattern, or you can change the color, because I don't want this. Exactly here. Then whatever color you need, okay. Then apply okay. Automatically it will represent that color. This is the way how we can generate the colors. Actually, this is the way. Maybe in this way we can generate the room colors and all. Okay, the first is the important factor is you have to create the room tag. Then only this is possible. Okay. Then this is the procedure for creating this type of drawings. But in the case of first floor and second floor, you have to repeat the same. Actually, if I am creating this to the ground floor, it doesn't mean that automatically that will be come under my, that will be applicable to the second floor and third floor. In the case of second floor and third floor, you have to repeat the same. Okay. Then after placing the legend, then the time comes under the whatever the scheduling. Before scheduling, I think better you have to create, because without adding the legends and the tags and all, the scheduling will not be come properly, because of what we wish. Okay, that time I think better I change this schedule. Maybe I change this as kitchen. Maybe this one is my window. How to schedule this drawing? Okay, for scheduling that, in the view tab, there is an option called schedules. Okay. Then schedule and quantity. Because we didn't get in the case of tag, we get the door tag, window tag, search with a single step. But in the case of scheduling, if you have to finish, if maybe you need door schedules and window schedule, first you finish the door schedule. After that, you come to the window schedule. Okay, schedule. Then here the new schedule category, we can select the which category you need to create the schedules. Okay, I want to create the door schedules, so that you go to under this, select the door. Okay, then create the new construction, then okay. Then these are the available fields. With this field, you can select the whatever field you can. We can create our own fields also, but these are the inbuilt fields. Okay, that means in the case of door scheduling, I need the type. That is why I said earlier that if you are duplicating that, you put as a sensible name. So maybe if you're duplicating that, you put the name as main door, then automatically if you add the type, automatically that main door will be there. If later on, if you are adjusting, automatically that will be updated in the schedule also. Okay, so that schedule, door schedule, maybe I need that time you select the type, then add that. After that, maybe in the case of I need the mark, because the first column, in the first tabulated column, I need main door. After that, maybe I need that MD. That means MD is I put it as mark. So that you select this mark. Okay. Then after that, maybe I want the width and depth of my window. That time you can add the portion, because depending upon the parameters that we are given into that particular dot, system will show that one. Okay. Width, maybe after that I need the height. Then add. Then okay. Automatically that schedule will be here. Clear, because this is a type and this one is actually I am not edited this is why it will come under, because that is the current mark that I have put in that the tag. Okay, this is the procedure. Later on, maybe I wish to add some more field. Already I have created that. Later that I wish to change some field. That time you can edit this existing schedule also. For that, go to the property. Then here you can have the option for edit the field. Then maybe you have to add the cost also. That time you can add the cost. Then later on you can adjust positions also. Maybe maybe the cost may be in the upper position. I want to take that in the down position. You can adjust that. Then okay. Automatically cost field will be there. Cost doesn't take the cost from the software itself, because in the case of length and width, that is the possibility. In the case of cost, you can input the cost. Whatever maybe. If, for example, if you are inputting something, automatically the same parameters, if you put okay, because these are come under the same parameters. That is why automatically this will be filled. Then next, maybe you can add your own field, because irrespective of that existing field, maybe you wish to change some field. You have to add your own field. That time you maybe your own field in the sense you have to add one new parameter. That time you select this. Then input the name of the parameter, maybe calculation, whatever material calculation or something, whatever maybe. Okay. That is my parameters or something like this. Then, right, because this is also important. If you take this parameter type as text, then after that, if you wish to input a number and all, system will take that one. That keep in mind. Okay, this is you have to select the customer. Maybe for example, my otherwise stage of work or otherwise finished or okay stage. Is the definitely in the stage of work you have to put that text only, finished or yes or no, something like that. That time you set the parameter type as text, not as the integer or something. Integers or something, system is that field will take that numbers only. Okay, then okay. Then okay, automatically immediately that will be here. Okay, if you try to input that one, the text will take the numbers and text. Integers will not take the text. Okay. Then you can add some formulas also. Maybe I have to add the width and height. Maybe you want to see the perimeter or something like this in the future work. That time you go to the edit. Then there is an option called functions. You can type the name, total area or something, expected cost, or maybe this is the cost, maybe that cost, maybe we can add some parameters also. Maybe I need to know the area, length into width. That time you can add area. Then you can add the period. For example, maybe height, okay, then into then width, okay. Actually that will come under maybe in the length parameter. Sorry, if the discipline is not correct, because height and width, whatever parameters they are set, automatically we have to set that as in the correct procedure only. Okay, I don't know, maybe that is in integer. That unit are not constrained. Okay, I think better I go to that cost into something. Maybe expected cost or something. That time you select the cost. Okay. If you maybe plus maybe or 500 something cost. Okay, then okay, automatically. Whatever, if you are updating that, it will be reflect there also. Okay. Then after creating this schedule, you can export that particular schedule into maybe you need that in Excel format. Actually, presently the software convert that as into text. Later on, you can open that in the, actually this is export that is in text delimit format only. After that, you can change the you can open that in Excel also. Okay, for that file, because I need this parameters into I need to export that one. Okay, that time you go to file, export, then under this export option, I think report, there is an option called report schedule. Okay. Then actually this is the only possible. You can export that is in text format. Later then you can open, actually this is in text only, you can open in Excel also. Okay, with whatever name maybe, you can save it. Okay. Then you can export title, whatever maybe, tab link. I think this is better. You can save in tab link so that you can open in Excel automatically. Okay, whatever settings maybe, profile include column headers and all already you can set it. Then okay, automatically the file will be converted in the text form. And the same like this way you can export our file. Okay, this is the procedure that we are creating. Okay, I think just go through the PPT so that I think maybe I wish to finish all these topics. Just a quick go through the PPTs. Maybe you can already sort also. You can maybe filter also. Actually, I think in the case of scheduling, for example, maybe you have to filter it. Okay, in the case of cost is equal to 100, you have to is equal to 1500 or something. Then okay, so the details in that. Then or you can in the field itself there is an option for filter, or you can use cost, something like this. You can sort by. First you sort by cost, then maybe you grant totals, calculate the totals only. Then you can whatever settings maybe you can create by with the help of this one. Just to go through all these options so that we get an idea. Because for example, if you need to get the entire flows, that time you have to add the levels also. Maybe in the level base, because in the number of actually, if you are creating this one, automatically door and window schedules are come under this particular level only. Maybe in the case of if you need to get that in the entire floor, that time in the field you add the levels. That time whichever levels plans may be, automatically that will be under all the levels. Then later on you can sort it out. Okay. Then okay. The same way you can edit that also. Filter and just go through these options. Calculate the totals and you have to format it. Maybe cost maybe in the right alignment and all. To different fields you can set the alignment also. Okay, this is the procedure how we can work in the schedule. Actually, because actually these are maybe because we get lots of time, because while creating the schedules and all, if you are updating our floor plan, the schedule also be updated automatically. The other case, the schedule, in case of you are creating something in AutoCAD, it is not will be updated. You have to change. Because if I am adding some doors or windows or removing the door from the existing, automatically this will be updated into our section plan, elevations, schedules and all. Okay, this is the procedure. Okay, I think just to go through the PPTs so that we can identify, we will cover all the objectives of today's section. Later on I come to this software. Okay, I think our first objective is how to control the project view, then how to use the visibility controlling, okay, with the help of view range or in the visibility graphics, then how to modify the section and elevation, then how to generate the 3D views with the help of the camera. Okay, these are some examples. How to control the visibility, then how to create a presentation file, something like this. For that, the room schedule is important. Okay, then how to add the dimensions, then how to work with the text, then how to add the working tags, door tags, window tags and room tags. This is the procedure where you have to go through. We will share this automatically. You will get where you have to click and then how to get a report also. Okay. Actually, this is the end of the section, but I have some more things to share you. For example, in the case of multi-story building, okay, just I go to the ground floor plan. Because normally the procedure is we are importing the drawing from the AutoCAD into Rivet and we will work. Okay, in the case of ground floor, it doesn't matter. We can set the level. We actually set the image to the ground floor and finish the drawing. Then in the case of the multiple floors, because we have to repeat that is maybe in our plan we have 5 floors. Maybe 1, 2, 3 are different and the third one is a typical, whatever maybe. That time, if for example, already I have imported an AutoCAD file in the visibility graphics, I make that as off. Okay, just I open that. Apply. Automatically our CAD plan will be here. Actually, I have finished my ground floor by this command. Then next, I need to continue the first floor. So in this case, in the case of typical section, okay, we can copy to clipboard and place it. But in the case of maybe the structures are not typical. That time we have the second floor plan with our own. That time, that means, for example, if I activate the procedure is, I activate the first floor. For example, I activate the first floor plan. Okay. You can select this image, maybe this image come under the ground floor, you can change that into first floor. If you select that image, then change the property, that is in the ground floor, you can change this into first floor. Automatically, the 2D drawing will be in the first floor. But the problem is the reference is this one. You cannot draw the model here. Then after that, if you are placing to this one, that is not correct. That time you have to align any reference, take any reference of this first floor plan and align this into our ground floor that we have already created. Okay, that is because maybe in the case of 3, 4 or 5 plans, the plans will be in the different positions. You activate the corresponding levels and take any reference, maybe whatever reference, maybe in this case actually this wall and this wall are same. This is a staircase room because it is very difficult. Maybe I don't know, this one and this one are aligned and something like that. That time you align the corresponding level to the second level. Okay, for that I think you move also. I think aligning is the better way. Okay, that time go to the align command, then show the reference. Reference is the wall of my ground floor. Then this portion will be aligned to that. Automatically that image will be come under. And it is not necessary because the ground floor plan may be little bit move upward also. Then vertically also you have to align. Maybe in the AutoCAD, if you are creating that in the AutoCAD ground floor, then make a copy just with the help of ortho, it doesn't matter. Maybe if ortho is in on position, off position, the X and Y will be changed. Then I think better you can close. If you wish, you can off the underlay and finish the work. Okay, then this is, and then you finish the first floor. Okay, this is the procedure how to align that one. In the case of multiple floors, you just select the AutoCAD image and move it into the corresponding level. After that, take any reference and align that to the particular level. Then automatically you can create the drawings. Okay, this is the procedure while importing that into CAD. From CAD, if you are working with that reference, use that align command. Then whatever, maybe you can off that option and you can continue also. In the case of I think pillars and all, already pillars is available there because I think columns. Architecture columns, because maybe if you have no need for go to the extrusion command and all.
Anuradha's message that please explain this again. I don't know which topics she has mentioned. It's not mentioned.
Maybe in the I think maybe in the importing AutoCAD. Okay. Just to explain one more time. Actually, maybe in the case of
for reference to create another floor plan.
Yeah. Okay. I think normally while doing models in Revit, the normal procedure is in the AutoCAD plan we have maybe simply speaking a 2-story building. Actually, in AutoCAD we have the ground floor plan and we have the first floor plan. You just import that into the ground floor and you finish the ground floor plan. After that, I have to create that into my first floor. That time you can select that AutoCAD image and move it into the first floor level. But still my first floor plan with regarding to the model that we are created still remains the same. But in the AutoCAD drawing, the first floor plan is right side, only in the right side. Then you cannot draw with respect to that, with reference to that. If I create something, just okay, this is my first floor. Clear. Already I placed this ground floor. Already I have finished. I want to draw the first floor. If I select this and make it into the first floor, automatically, if we are generating the model will come here only. Actually, I need this reference here so that you activate. This is the procedure. So that you activate the first floor. Then you move this image such a way that the image, the reference of this wall, actually this is AutoCAD file. Actually, this is not the model. Actually, this wall will come under this wall we are already created. Okay, with the help of move command or align command. Okay, for example, just select this one, then align this somewhere here. Okay, then if you change the view automatically, you can draw this. This is the procedure. If you are importing two drawings, this will actually, this is the ground floor. If you select this, all the ground floor walls come under here, right? Actually, this is only the AutoCAD image. Actually, this one is not. If you select this, no walls will be selected. Clear. Then if you select here, automatically our model will be here. Then you can draw the walls here. This is the procedure. So this is only the reference. In case of multiple drawings, this is the procedure you have to follow. There is nothing more, I think, not more be confused. Actually, after finishing the ground floor, you make the reference plan of the AutoCAD to the corresponding level and align the corresponding wall. That is important. Okay, that is, maybe if you try this with respect to the AutoCAD file, you can understand. Normally, everybody is creating that align that into the first floor level and make the model, then move it into the model that we have created in the ground floor. So that is not the better way. You align the AutoCAD image into the corresponding proper position, then do the work. Okay, that is the procedure that we are doing. Okay. I think that is, better we stop this much of that we are aiming to complete this today. This is the end of this morning class session. I think better you do the practice, and if you have, I think lots of doubts may be there, just I go through that doubts, then we will come to the, I think, for a close session. Okay, sir, is that in the foreclosure session itself, sir?
Yeah. Today we'll have a session at 4 o'clock because 3 o'clock already we are having a session. I think some of them for the Lumion overview. Some of the participant from this BIM group is also joining the other free session.
Okay.
So thank you all. So there are two things I need to add here. So one thing is, like as I have mentioned in the group, there is some architectural session which Nisha has forwarded me, has told that it is an important session and don't want to miss that. So from our side, we don't have any problem in pre-ponding the session to 9 o'clock. So tomorrow we can have a session from tomorrow 9 o'clock onwards. But I need your confirmation. I think a couple of participants has responded to my message. So please respond. Majority of them want to change the session, prepone the session to 9 o'clock. We are ready for that, but we need all majority of your response. Second thing is, like we are, as mentioned in the group, like we are conducting some free sessions also. Like today at 3 o'clock we are having an online session. Today 3 o'clock after evening we are having an online session to give an overview, just an overview about Lumion. It will